I'm Jeff. Hi, how are you doing? I'm here from food service from the Roland Center. Today we're going to be talking about hand sanitation. We're going to have Corey here to explain to you how come we do it and why we do it. Then we got Julius that's going to go ahead and demonstrate the hand washing. So we'll just go from there. I'll let Corey take it from here. So go ahead.
All right, we wash our hands and start the water first. And then we put soap in our hands. We put it in our hands because so we can sanitize our hands. Because whether you've been to the bathroom or you rubbed your face or whatever, you have to do this every time. Regardless of whether you're in the kitchen or wherever it's at, you need to wash your hands every time. You're going to put the soap on as Julius is doing, and you're going to wash between your fingers. You're going to scrub your thumb, your knuckles, all the way up to your wrist. And then once you rinse all the soap off, then you're going to get a paper towel, and then you're going to dry your hands off.
Always remember to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with warm water every time you're going to leave food service. Also, when you come back or leave food service, remember to switch out your gloves. It is important to change your gloves every time you leave the kitchen. Julius will go more into details of the importance of wearing gloves.
Hi guys, so I'm going to demonstrate the reason why you're going to wear gloves at all times inside the kitchen, because you got to make sure that you don't contaminate your different areas. So first what we're going to do is you're going to spray down your area with some sanitizer. And you're going to want to make sure that you actually wipe it and you see all the dirt come off. You don't want to just wipe it and actually look like it's just clean. And then once you're done, you take off your gloves by pulling the inside and pulling it off and throw it away. And then anytime you leave the kitchen, you want to make sure you change your gloves, because you don't want to take all the stuff from in here outside and contaminate the food.
Contamination means the spread of germs from one place to another. That's why it's very important that in food service you wear gloves so you don't spread germs on the food and throughout the kitchen.
You need to have a hairnet on at all times when you come into the kitchen. Once you come between the doors there, you need to have a hairnet on. The reason for the hairnet is safety and make sure no hair falls into the food. When you're on break on your lunch, you can take your hairnet off. Or when you go to the bathroom, you take your hairnet off. Other than that, a hairnet must be worn at all times in the food service. Hi, we're going to show you how to wash a pan. Our waters is the first one is the soap and the water is very hot. The next one is the rinsing, and the third one is the sanitize. First of all, you put the pan in the water, pick it up, take your sponge, and wash it. Make sure you use the green side, which is the scrubber side, and then the sponge. Clean it, clean the outside as well, both sides and the bottom. Then you put it in the rinse water, and your last one is your sanitized water. And then put it over there. I'm going to show you how to prep. You come over, you get a cutting board, and then you walk over to the table, and you put it on the table. Next thing you get is a knife. As you get the knife, you say knife coming through. So you come and you hold your knife down, and then you put your knife next to your cutting board. Get ready to prep.
Before you prep, make sure the area is sanitized just how Julius demonstrated. Also, before getting a knife, make sure supervisors are aware that you are going to get a sharp knife, and make sure that it's facing down and not facing at anyone or facing up.
Alright guys, today we're going to go ahead and prep out a wrap sandwich. First thing that's important, we always make sure that our whole area is clean and sanitized. I'm sure you saw it on the video before, the one that Tora did. So we make sure the whole area is clean and sanitized. Okay? Now, I have all my ingredients on the table. I have my tortilla here, which is going to be the wrap, which I'll put everything in. I have my gloves. Don't forget, I always have your gloves on. Okay, now, what's important too is if anything hits the floor, make sure that you throw it in the trash. Okay, so don't ever take anything from the floor and put it back in the table and serve it. Not supposed to be doing that. That's actually against the law. You're in trouble for doing that, okay? So anyway, so here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to use is, this is cold, just came out of the fridge. Always make sure Chris told us this is going to be a ranch dressing. Okay, put that right there. I've got the other one. I'm going to do two at a time, make it a little quicker. Right? Okay. Let's get 2 slices of cheese. There, cheese here, and cheese right here. Okay. Okay. So now we got our tomatoes. Put those in. Okay. Our meat. Okay. Put it together. And then we're going to put our lettuce. Okay. Put that there. Now we're going to close. We're going to do it like a burrito. Wrap it up. Make sure it's tight. Okay. Quickly, we're going to seal it up because we're going to serve it on the line. These are done, so we're going to go ahead over here, put them in the fridge, just to make sure they stay cool. Come back over here and start doing the cleanup. Okay? This is going to probably end up going back in the fridge, this, and this as well. This stuff here is going to go where the sink area, so we'll take the table. Always put the knife right there, make sure it's not on things that fall off. Right there. And then with the knife, you're going to down. Push it always around you. That. That. And then what's always important is that we put this back, make sure you put it in the proper area that you got it. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so we're going to put that right here. That's where that came from. So we'll come over here with this. Put that where that came from. We'll put this in the fridge a little bit. And afterwards, don't forget we got to come back and we'll get to clean the table, okay? Sanitizer spray. Okay. Clean it off. That's it, guys.